Hello everyone, welcome to Cosmic Lotus Tarot. I am here today with another pick a card reading. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. My readings are also super specific, so if it doesn't resonate with you at all, then it is not your reading. I hope to help you through my future videos. You have three options to choose from. Choose intuitively, take all the time you need, pause the video if you want to. You can choose more than one group if you feel intuitively drawn to more than one card. There is no rule about how many groups you should choose, so trust your intuition. The timestamps for each group are in the description box down below. Click on the timestamp to receive your message. I really hope this video can help you on your journey. With that intention, let's begin the reading with group number 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. I'm gonna shuffle the cards until I feel the deck is ready, and that might take some time. Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands, and Page of Wands. So let's talk about your relationships and love life. 1 year from now, what will happen and what is going to happen within the 12 months in this part of the reading. Okay, I am seeing that if you are already in a relationship right now, it will be steady and secure, and it is deepening. It is the bond is becoming stronger, and you might decide to get married to this person and like meet each other's family members, and basically you might become a family member, a long-term partner of this person. Okay, but if you are currently single, I think that it is because you chose to be a single. It is your choice rather than lack of options. It's like you don't see anyone worthy around you for emotional investment. And I don't see that changing in the next 12 months. It's not that you can't find a date if you want to. It's not that you cannot, you cannot have a relationship with someone. The option is definitely present. You definitely can. I just don't see any long lasting romantic connection in the next 12 months. Okay, also you did not receive any cups card in this section, so I believe that your top priority for the next 12 months is not romantic love. Your attention is not on romantic love at all, and I'm basically sure about that given the reading that I'm seeing here. For family relationships, I see lots of freedom and openness. I feel your family is letting you choose the direction of your life. They are not interfering in your affairs, and they are being more honest with you. Uh, and I also see arrival of new family members for many of you. So it could be babies, new pets, or new connections through marriage or something like that. It doesn't have to be your marriage. uh, I mean, there is a possibility of that in this reading, but it can be someone near you is marrying, and therefore you are getting new relatives through that. It doesn't have to be your baby or your pets, but it also can be. uh, Overall, I feel your family members are being very supportive towards you, and you can also ask for help from them. I think it is important to ask for help if you are in any kind of problems. uh, in the next 12 months and also after that, because your family wants to help you and your family is probably in a position to help you, given the nature of your troubles. That's what I get. That's what I'm getting. But the most positive energy in your reading, group 1, it is shining in your friendship aspect. I believe that you are going to be a trusted and much admired friend to many people. I don't know why I feel this, but I am quite sure many people will try to befriend you and help you in the next 12 months. Your popularity is increasing massively, and people see you in a very positive light. They feel that you are a very good person, and I feel like they come for you for advice and help, and they see your generosity, they see your open mind, and they see that you are a very open minded person, you are a very progressive thinker, and they admire it deeply. And I feel you brighten people up. As you interact with them, they feel better and more optimistic. Okay. And many people will see you as their friend and they will invite you to social occasions and parties and things like that. I do see your social network is expanding, and I think friendship is going to be one of your biggest blessings in the next 12 months. Okay. Then we have Six of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Oracle of Wands, and Apprentice of Wands. So, Oracle of Wands is Queen of Wands, and Apprentice of Wands is Page of Wands. So, in this section, let's talk about your career and money 1 year from now and also within the 12 months, next 12 months. I can see that you are climbing the ladder in the traditional sense, like you are being promoted to higher positions with more power and authority. Like your salary or your income is increasing. I can see that. If you are in business or you are self-employed, I see lucrative deals and contracts are coming to you. And I keep seeing a bear in my head, uh, which is a symbol of strength and fortitude. And I will interpret it in this way, that strength and fortitude in turn leads to good luck. So I feel in the next 12 months, there will be a lot of growth in your career. Next 12 months will be very good for your career. If you work hard, it will pay off. It will give you a lot better result than your expectations. Like your expectations would not reach the level of the result that you will get. Okay. You also have Eight of Pentacles, so doing the work is important. There is no shortcut more beneficial than that. Also, I think it is particularly more important for the self-employed people watching this group. You really have the power to manifest your dream career if you do the work. I see financial freedom here. 1 year from now, you will have the kind of career that allows you to flow in any direction you want to go. You will not be trapped. Your fears will not become true. I see both emotional satisfaction and financial profit here. So do not worry about the future. Do your work and do not lose hope. Okay. One thing I see here is that some of you may be depending on a man for money. Like it can be your father, husband, or your child or brother, you know. I feel that there is nothing ashamed. There is nothing shameful about that. I'm not looking down upon you for depending on someone else uh, for finances, for monetary support. But the universe wants you to know that you have the power to be self-sufficient. So if you had the idea that you want to open a business, you want to learn something and then go to work, I think the next 12 months is the perfect time for you to work on that. The universe wants you to know that you have the power to be self-sufficient. Okay, you can provide for yourself. If you want that, you can make it happen. Another message I see here is that toxic masculinity and misogyny might be affecting your career. So there are people around you, or there will be people around you who are biased towards you because of your gender. Okay, so there can be pay gap, there can be inequality in treatment. Okay, there can be people in authority positions who might try to suppress you. And it is important to remember that ultimately they do not have any real power. Their discrimination affects your career, yes, but ultimately they cannot stop you. Okay. You must not give up on your dreams because of them. That's what I'm trying to say. And also, please keep in mind that patriarchy, toxic masculinity, and misogyny harms men too. All of it harm men too. So if you are a man watching this video, please be aware of that. Mm, then we have King of Wands, Cronus, Queen of Coins, Rhea, Five of Cups, Lydie. So in this part of the reading, I'm looking at the divine blessings and warnings for the next 12 months. In this section, more than the tarot cards, I'm going to focus on the Greek gods and the Greek gods appearing on the cards. So Cronus, who is coming through the King of Wands, is the god of time in Greek mythology. He was the king of Titans, father of Zeus. Until Zeus and his siblings overthrew him, he was the ruler of heaven. Rhea is the wife of Cronus, and Cronus had a prophecy that his children would overthrow him and imprison him. And so, to prevent that prophecy, he swallowed his own children as soon as they were born. And Rhea couldn't accept that. So, Rhea was a mother. Rhea was a mother, and she protected her children. She wanted to protect her children. So, she helped her son Zeus to overthrow Cronus. So, when Cronus and Rhea come together in a reading, it means that opposing forces are coming together and they are not meant to coexist. One or the other will be eliminated. These are not harmonious forces. They will not coexist. Okay. So the message I am getting here is that you need to understand that there are times in life when you need to make a stand and choose one side over the other. You need to follow your heart and instincts. There is no right or wrong until it is judged from your perspective. Okay, and that's why I said you need to follow your heart and your instincts. You need to be brave to do that. I feel there will be many situations in the next 12 months which calls for you to take action, which needs you to be tough and make some hard decisions. The universe wants you not to back down. You cannot retreat or withdraw or remain neutral because doing so will ultimately harm your future. Okay. For some of you, I think you are healing your father issues or mother issues. Mostly father issues is coming through. I think the relationships between your parents affected your life negatively. And the next 12 months, you are healing a lot of that. I feel like you are I feel like with the presence of Lydie, I will explain Lydie in a moment. I feel like you are leaving the past behind, and you are healing your childhood emotional wounds and traumas. Okay. If you are a parent, it could be that you have to face the reality and deal with it. I'm seeing that if you don't run away from drama and you confront it, you will be able to solve it very quickly and it will be good for your child. The thing is that the divine sees you as a very strong and capable person. You have the skills to build an independent future so that you can take control of your fate, so that you can take charge of yourself and your loved ones as well. So, becoming self sufficient is like helping everyone. It is the highest good for everyone. Okay. So that is the biggest thing that the universe wants you to do in the next 12 months. You need to become self sufficient. You need to become mm, someone who doesn't depend on anyone for money and the basic necessities, at least. Okay. Lydie is the goddess of the river Lydie in the Greek underworld. Okay. So, drinking her water cleaned all the past memories of the departed souls. So, anyone who drank her water, they forgot who they were before. Okay. So, the departed souls could only reincarnate if they forget their past life. So, River Lydie is a very important river in this way. She is the river of forgetfulness and oblivion. And that's why I said that you are leaving the past behind. It is as if that the slate is clean, that you will no longer be bothered by the past memories anymore. I think the next 12 months, a lot of your past problems and issues will clear up. The things that are bothering you now will no longer give you trouble. That is the divine blessing I see here. A lot of the problems will simply just vanish. And especially as you work towards being self sufficient, you will gradually see your situation improving, and the past wouldn't affect you the way it affects you now. And especially if you had any recent heartbreak, any sadness that you are experiencing now, you will completely forget about them. I see deep emotional and spiritual healing happening to you within the next 12 months. In fact, I would like to say 1 year from now, you will be in a very positive frame of mind. You will be emotionally secure and strong, much stronger than you are right now. And you will be able to give and receive love without any fear. You will be able to open your heart once again. That's all I have for you, Group 1. I hope this helps you. If it does, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Share this with your loved ones and comment your thoughts in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you. See you in my next video. Until then, take care and bye. Hi, Group 2. Welcome to your reading. I'm gonna shuffle the cards until I feel the deck is ready, and that might take some time. Four of Swords, the World, the Chariot, and Queen of Wands. So in this section, let's talk about your relationships and love life 1 year from now. So in the next 12 months and also 1 year from now, I see a lot of passion in your romantic connection area. but I'm not seeing deep emotions. So it could be that in the next 12 months you will have physical intimacy, physical fulfillment, passion, but maybe not so much emotional bonding. If you want emotional bonding, I think that you might be a little bit disappointed. But the way the energies are here, I think that you won't be heartbroken or anything like that. I feel that you will be dating a lot of people. I am seeing a lot of dating partners, and I do not see any problem with that. I just want you to know what I'm getting here. And I want you to follow your heart and have fun in the next 12 months. Uh, for your family relationships, I am seeing distance. It's like you are putting distance and barriers and boundaries between you and your family. It's not like your family is bad or something like that. I'm 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 not uh, I'm not being judgmental here. I just feel that you want to be in charge of your life. You want more freedom in your life. And it is also possible that some of your family members, some of your relatives are really annoying and they really make you angry and you want to leave them behind. You don't want to keep these connections in the future, or even if you keep them, you want a loose, superficial kind of relationship rather than deep emotional ties, or where they can interfere with your life. You don't want that. Okay, you don't want to give them any power. That's what I feel. I feel that uh, you don't want to take them any more advantage of you. That's why you are putting distance, lots of distance between you and these people. And maybe that's why you are distancing yourself from your family. I can see the energies here support your emotional sovereignty. So I feel that you are evolving spiritually and emotionally in the next 12 months. And some of the relatives and family members may not be able to accept your growth, and they may not be evolving, you know. And I also feel that they are maybe walking backwards. Maybe they are not evolving and they are actually going back to the past. Okay. Where you have less freedom, where they could control you even more. And maybe your point of views, your perspective about the world is like totally opposite of what they are thinking and feeling. So I think you may not resonate with them anymore. And that's why you are going away from your family, at least some people in your family. The connection is not completely broken, but it is not as tight as it used to be. For your friendships, I am seeing strong connections in your reading. I don't think that you are receiving a lot of new friends in the next 12 months. It's more like your current friends, your existing friendships are becoming stronger. They are already strong and they are becoming stronger. I don't think any new significant friends are coming in the next 12 months, but your existing friends are true gems. They are truly protective of you. They treat you very kindly. They listen to you. They try to guide you in the right direction. I feel your existing friends are very motherly towards you. They have a lot of affection and they take care of you. They take good care of you, and I feel they will be there for you and they will continue to take good care of you, and that is not changing in the next 12 months at least. These are very strong friendships. You are a very blessed person, group 2. Then we have 6 of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, and Elder of Pentacles. This is the King of Pentacles in this deck. So let's talk about your career and money in this part of the reading. And this energy is complicated. On one hand, I can see a lot of money and profit are coming in, but for some reason you may not be able to enjoy the full extent of that. The full benefit of your harvest, you may not be able to enjoy that. Maybe that's because you do not have total control over your money, or there can be unexpected expenses in the next 12 months that will eat a chunk of your net gain, or there can be some ups and downs, market crashes, recession, global issues, or geopolitical issues which might influence your finances, like tax deductions, government policies, workplace policies that will, uh, you know, that will not allow you to enjoy the full benefit of your income. Okay. The point is that you cannot probably cannot prevent the loss of money. Even if you stay alert and aware, you probably will not be able to prevent it. But in my opinion, it's important to count your blessings, because the blessing I see here is that even with your loss, you are making a good profit. You are financially secure. You are making good money in the next 12 months, because at the end of the reading, we have Elder of Pentacles, which is King of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles is very good omen for any money related reading. I see that you are doing something you like and you are making good money, and you are making money, your career resonates with you, and abundance is flowing through your life. It is not blocked at all. Okay. You will be able to cover your necessary expenses. You will be able to take care of your family. You will be able to nourish yourself with your income. And I have no doubts about that. What might be a little bit difficult is that you may not be able to make any big purchases or any luxury purchases, or even if you want to, like even if you have that money, you will hesitate before you make that purchase. You will be like, I have that money, but given the situation, current economic situation, should I do that? And the answer is probably no. That is what I see here. You are going to be very prudent with your finances in the next 12 months. You cannot just buy anything you want to. You will control your impulses. And I feel that some guilt is associated with money. So maybe even if you buy what you want, you might feel regret after doing that. You might feel a little bit remorseful. You will be like, this money could have been spent in other issues, in other areas that would be better. So um, that's the energy I'm getting here. A lot of calculation and being prudent. It's not stressful. I want you to know it's not stressful, but at the same time, you might feel a little bit restricted. Another thing I am seeing here is that you need to stay alert about false advertising and scams. Not all scams are like con artists trying to take your money. There are many big corporations who do a lot of shady things and take your money away too. So you need to be aware of that. You need to read all the documents before you sign, before you agree, and things like that. And listen to your intuition. Okay. Also, there are many backstabbers around you. quite a few backstabbers around you. And they may not be easily visible unless you listen to your intuition. Like a co-worker might be jealous of your success, and they might intentionally try to harm you, but they are very nice to you. Their appearance does not reveal their bad intentions. So do not blindly trust anyone, and listen to your intuition, stay alert, and also protect your work and your information, especially your personal information. Sometimes Seven and Eight of Swords coming together talks about being trapped by complicated or tricky issues that takes a lot of time to resolve. It's like doing a lot of work to just remove one small problem. But that one small problem was stalling your entire work. Seven and Eight of Swords coming together can mean something like that. So being patient is extremely important. You can make progress if you give yourself enough time and if you do not push yourself too much. I also feel you need to watch out for misunderstandings. Your words and actions might be misinterpreted by some people, and not necessarily that these people are bad people or evil people. It's just a communication issue. Okay, so being patient and friendly, and maybe explaining yourself to them, so that, and making sure that you are all on the same page and going in the same direction, that is extremely important. Okay, next we have Wheel of Fortune, Demeter, King of Cups, 𝐤𝐴𝐧𝐠, Queen of Wands, Psyche. In this part of the reading, I am looking at divine blessings and also warnings coming for the next 12 months. Interestingly, I do not see any huge warnings as such in your reading. You have the blessing of intelligence. You see, in this King of Cups, 𝐤𝐴𝐧𝐠 is coming through, and 𝐤𝐴𝐧𝐠 is a Titan. He is the generation before Zeus. Zeus is an Olympian. Titans came before them. And 𝐤𝐴𝐧𝐠's name literally means intelligence and questioning, the power of inquiry. Okay, so this card represents your energy. So it's like, if you keep calm in most situations, you can make a lot of progress. If you have good control over your emotions, you will make a lot of progress. And if you question everything, I mean, the things that people want to believe you, the things that the system wants you to believe in, if you keep questioning it and you want to see the proof of anything, then you are in the right direction. You are going in the right direction. Okay, if you keep doing that, your future is good. Basically, being mature and level-headed is a good thing for you. And I feel, with the King of Cups being the representative of your energy, I feel that you are already doing that, and you will continue to be like that in the next 12 months. And that is why I do not see a lot of warnings in this section. The only advice I'm getting here is that pay attention to both your intuition and intellect. Intuition has its own place, and rational and logical thinking has its own place. It's not like the left brain is superior to the right brain or the reverse. Each has a purpose in life, and that is especially true in your case. You also have Demeter, who is the goddess of grains, agriculture, and harvest. And Demeter rewards hard work, because in my opinion, from my perspective, there is no more hardworking job than being a farmer. So your hard work will not be in vain. Yes, you will see setbacks and challenges, but if you hold on to your vision and if you are persistent, magic will happen. Okay, you will get a good harvest. You will get a bumper harvest. And you also have Psyche coming through, the Queen of Wands, and Psyche is the wife of Cupid, the god of love. And she was a mortal princess who ascended to godhood after going through many trials. And then she married Cupid because she successfully passed all the trials and she became a goddess. With her determination and passion, she achieved her status as a goddess. So it reconfirms what I just told you. Hard work will give you the results that you are searching for. Many things seem impossible at first, but if you want to manifest them, if you truly want to manifest them, you can. You have the power to capture your dreams. Yes, there will be challenges, like I said, but you can overcome them. That is the blessing I see here. It may not feel like much of a blessing, but knowing that all the troubles that you are going to face, you have the power to overcome them. If I heard that message, it would fill me with hope, because a lot of the times I doubt that I will not be able to successful, that it is beyond my capability to overcome this hurdle that I'm facing. Anyways, the message here is that do not give up. It is not the time to give up. In fact, in the next 12 months, honor your promises and commitments and also finish what you have started. Okay. And try to see the challenges as potential doorways to success. Okay. That's all I have for you, Group 2. I hope this helps you. If it does, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Share this with your loved ones and comment your thoughts in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you. See you in my next video. Until then, take care and bye. Hi Group 3, welcome to your reading. I'm gonna shuffle the cards until I feel the deck is ready, and that might take some time. Queen of Wands, the Tower, the Sun, Knight of Pentacles. In this section, we are going to talk about your relationships and love life for the next 12 months. I feel a very important soulmate connection is coming within the next 12 months or just after that, like just 1 year after, just after 1 year from now, from the time you're watching the reading. And this romantic connection feels very happy and healthy. It's a total green flag connection. I can feel a harmonious exchange of emotions here. Okay. It feels extremely authentic and grounded as well. You know, Group 3, 1 year from now, you could be in a relationship with your true love, with your life partner. Okay. This could be the one for you. I definitely see the possibility here. In your family relationships, I feel you know who your true family is, and you don't want anyone to disrupt that. You are feeling extremely protective and defensive about your family in the next 12 months. So I think that you are continuing your connection with your loved ones, like your true loved ones. You know who your true loved ones are because they have been handpicked by you. You are extremely selective. You are extremely choosy about whom you give your love. And this is happening in the next 12 months as well. I see that you will draw a line between whom you love and whom you absolutely wouldn't. And nothing can change that. You refuse to be bothered by anyone else. you are making decisions about whom to give your love and attention, and you will stick to that. One thing that is puzzling me here is that your friendship aspect. When I want to see your friendship aspect, it doesn't feel empty, but at the same time, it doesn't feel that there are strong friendships in your life right now. It's like a void, but probably you don't realize that yet, because maybe your other relationships are a good substitute of friends. Maybe other relationships are filling the gaps in your friendship. Maybe your loved ones, especially your family members, are friendly, very friendly with you, and you see them as friends, and that is why you do not miss the absence of friends in your life. That could be very true. They act as friends, so you do not to truly, so you do not fully perceive the void in your friendship area, and you do not realize the emptiness, the loneliness, and that is good. But better news in this reading is that I see new friends arriving in your life, either within the next 12 months, but most likely after 1 year from the time you are watching the reading. I see that these are your soulmate connections too. So you are getting a romantic soulmate, and also you are getting friends who are soulmates. And I see that these are strong, deep connections. These are long term connections, and you will definitely not feel lonely anymore. I also see community members, community connections here. So, not only friends, but also community connections are coming into your life, creating a new, creating new, prosperous, symbiotic connections. Okay, the giving and receiving are mm, leveled. But I feel that you need to be patient to see these new relationships. I think all of this will happen after 1 year from the time you're watching this video, or maybe in the last part of the next 12 months. I don't see any swiftness in the energies here. It feels quite slow to me, and that's why I think you have to be patient to see this prophecy fully manifest in your life. Four of Pentacles, the Magician, Strength, and Six of Cups. So let's talk about your career and money in this part of the reading. I would say, in terms of your career, the next 12 months are filled with many amazing possibilities. You have to grab the opportunities as soon as you can. You cannot delay, you cannot postpone, you cannot procrastinate, because I see competitors around you. So if you um, don't grab them, your opportunities might be snatched by someone else. While I do not like the concept of rat race, and I do not like any kind of competition, I must say that you should not miss out on the opportunities that the universe is giving to you. Okay, because uh, you have the ability to grab them. You have the abilities to use them as your path towards your success, towards major success and growth. So why not do that, right? I mean, these are opportunities that can make your career for a lifetime. So it makes sense that you need to grab them fully. Okay. You know, the early bird gets the worms, right? It's something like that in your future energy. One thing I see here is that a lot of gossip and speculation in your workplace. And it is a negative thing. It's not harmless gossip. People might be spreading false information about you, or unverified information about you, uh, or they are talking behind your back about you, about your personal issues. There may be things in the workplace. I wouldn't say that it is a big block, but it is not good either. Okay. It might disrupt your peace of mind. That's what I see. I also feel there might be a co-worker or maybe someone higher than you in the hierarchy who could be romantically interested in you, who could be attracted to you. If you like this person, then it's okay, I guess. Mm. But if you don't like this person, you need to make it clear and you need to avoid this person. You need to keep your distance from this person. They can become a bit of a problem if you don't draw a clear boundary. Okay. I also feel that you are quite lucky. It's like you are getting some shortcuts or epiphanies, guidance or strategies or tips. Something is coming from the universe along this line that will help you to get more success with less effort. That's what I see. I have this feeling that you will be helped by the universe when you least expect it, but that help will prove to be crucial, absolutely essential, and it will change the game. It will change the end result. Group 3, another thing I want you to remember, you have to protect your interests. Okay. Sometimes being a little selfish and cunning is not a bad thing, especially when you have to face challenges from shady people, especially when you have to face other selfish and cunning people. You need to do that. There is right and wrong in this world, and there is ethics in this world. Yes, I honor that, but it depends on the perspective. If someone wants to hurt you, you should fight back. You should protect yourself. There is nothing wrong with that. Being magnanimous and generous is not always good. Okay. And another message I see here is that failure is the pillar of success. This is particularly true in your case, group 3. And you most definitely do not have to repeat your failures. Learning from your past mistakes is important. If you learn from your past mistakes, you can manifest your desired success in the next 12 months. Then we have the lovers, Aphrodite, Ace of Coins, Aeolus, Five of Cups, Lydie. In this part of the reading, I'm looking at the divine blessings and warnings for the next 12 months. Lydie is the goddess of the river Lydie in Greek underworld, and drinking her water cleaned all the past memories of the departed souls. And only in this way they could be reincarnated. Okay. She is the river of forgetfulness and oblivion. I feel that letting go of the past is super important. That is the number one advice I'm getting here, especially for your relationships. I once heard it somewhere that spilled water cannot be gathered again. Spilled water cannot be gathered again. So it is better to move on. Okay. It is true for all kinds of relationships, not only for romance but also other connections. But maybe it is particularly true for romantic connections. I feel like perhaps there are people coming back from your past in the next 12 months and they will ask for a second chance from you. If you want to give them a second chance, if you want to give them another chance, you can. You can. But sometimes lost things cannot be retrieved. You need to keep that in mind. You also have Aphrodite, the goddess of love. The advice I am getting here is that Sometimes feelings might not be mutual. Okay, one person might be more emotionally invested than the other. So it will ultimately lead to bitterness, disappointment, and insecurity. You need to be aware of that. Okay. Aphrodite shows that true love, true emotional fulfillment is possible. It is waiting for you. But to achieve that, you have to be extremely honest with yourself and you have to admit your true feelings to yourself. Okay. I told you in the beginning that you might find your life partner, your true love, 1 year from now. And the presence of the lovers and Aphrodite is a very good sign for that prophecy. I feel like it is going to be true. So I urge you to listen to this advice. You need to be emotionally strong and you have to be completely honest with yourself. You cannot make wrong choices. If you are completely honest with yourself, you cannot make wrong choices. Okay? That's why I'm repeating this. You need to look inward and stay in touch with your emotions. You need to be very clear about what you are feeling and thinking. Making good choices are extremely important for the next 12 months. Don't feel scared. I'm not saying this to put pressure on you because I know you can do it. I can see that you can do it. Just trust yourself. You have a lot of divine help. So trust yourself. Okay. You also have Aeolus, the keeper of the winds. Okay. Aeolus can create violent storms or he can create a gentle breeze if he wishes. He has the power of winds. My interpretation of his presence on Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles, which is Ace of Pentacles, is that new beginnings are good. They will bring you prosperity and good fortune. Any kind of new beginnings are blessed for the next 12 months. So, in the next 12 months, try to do new things and explore fresh opportunities. That will be good for you. That's all I have for you, Group 3. I hope this helps you. If it does, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Share this with your loved ones and comment your thoughts in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you. See you in my next video. Until then, take care and bye.